Glad to hear that Tony Stewart is going to be okay after a hard crash here on the front stretch. Green flag waves. Coming out of lap 3:04. Rusty Wallace came back onto the racetrack for a while, but now has gone back to the garage area. He ran some laps and perhaps moved up in the standings, but now calls it quits. He will finish in 32nd spot. Here comes Earnhardt up on the top side of the racetrack, 3 wide. Now that is a battle there between the 22 and the 94 for position. Neither one of them are on the lead lap, but they're still battling for position, and so is the 40 car of Sterling Marlin. Up front, Skinner, Labonte now second, and Earnhardt third.
Now we got the top 3 cars, nose to tail. Ray, you talked about in one of our shows at the very top of the day. Well, here comes Earnhardt on the inside, the battle for second position. Earnhardt has the run, just 21 laps to go.
He takes second from Bobby Labonte.
Ray, you talked about these guys not giving a chance. And Earnhardt, Skinner is off the pace. Skinner is off the pace.
With less than 20 laps to go, it's over for Skinner, Doc.
Mike Skinner has lost the engine. Unbelievable. He just said, guys, I want it badly. We've waited a long time. I want this win. He was just congratulating the crew as they started back to green. And now, just that quickly, with 19 laps to go in his 114th start, it is all gone away.
Wide World of Sports a long time ago, I think, originated a phrase, but it's used by us, if not. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, and we are seeing the agony of defeat on the part of Mike Skinner and that entire team. They were excellent today, but will not win here at Atlanta.
And there you see, there is the agony of defeat. The crew felt like they had a shot, and they did have a shot today.
I feel for those guys. Larry Mack and the Mack Daddy, they had a great car today. You hate to see somebody lose it this close to the end.
Running down the front stretch of Mike Skinner. Let's just listen as he goes down in turn 1. That quick.
And Benny, those things seem to blow up when you lift off of them. I don't know why that is.
I see Kenny Irwin back there.
He was right behind Skinner.
Bell South car gets loose.
Might have gotten some oil.
Or possibly could have.
Mike Skinner led 191 laps and will, as we indicated much earlier this afternoon, walk away with the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. But he will not win, and that is unfortunate. Pit road will be open this next time around. Well, on Friday, we'll have Bud Pohl qualifying from Darlington. Saturday, the Suncom 200 at 1 o'clock on ESPN. Happy hour coverage at 6:30 next Saturday night on ESPN2. On Sunday, RPM today at 11:30. NASCAR today at noon. The Mall.com 400 at 12:30 on ESPN. And RPM tonight at 1:30 a.m. Dr. Jerry Punch will be here in the anchor chair next week. I will be here on ABC out at Phoenix International Raceway as the Indy Racing Northern Light Series runs its second race of the year 2000. Mike Skinner, as you can see, has made it back to the garage area and unstraps the safety belts and begins to climb out of the car. Pit road is open, but everybody except one car, that being Terry Labonte, will not come in. Down to Bill Weber.
Well, on top of the crash cart with Jimmy Maycar, crew chief for Bobby Labonte. You've got a great car, you've had a great race, but you need some green flag laps to catch the leader.
Yeah, I really do. This isn't exactly the way we hoped it would come down to. You know, those 2 cars, both Earnhardt and Skinner, were awful good on short, quick runs, and our car just takes a little bit to get going. You know, when the tires get warm, it gets hooked up, it gets to working a lot better. So we really needed we really needed a 20-lap run at least to feel comfortable to have something for him. But I don't know. You know, stranger things have happened. We'll just have to wait and see what happens here. But I sure would like to see a few more laps.
Jimmy, it was a battle in the early portion of this race to get these cars to handle.
Yeah, it really was. You know, we worked real hard, and Bobby's worked real hard trying to adjust his driving style to make the car feel good for him. But we've made some changes that seem to help, and got the car fairly comfortable for him right now. But like I said, it just won't go on a quick run. So we're just going to hope for the best and see what happens.
Good luck.
Thank you.
His drivers won 4 of the last 7 races here. Let's check in on the Mike Skinner situation.
And Mike Skinner has climbed from his car. You can see the trail of oil back here in the garage area. Mike, any indication that the motor was going to blow, or did it just go all at once?
Pow. No warning whatsoever. I run the Lowe Chevy just as hard as it'll go all day long. This thing was awesome. I'm telling you, you was fixing to see about an 85-foot wide Monte Carlo there for 20 more laps, but it's just all we had. I mean, the thing come up about 20 laps short or something, but I'm proud of the engine guys. I'm proud of these guys in the fab shops at RCR. This is a brand new race car. The first lap it hit on this racetrack was like first fastest or second fastest, and they've done an awesome job all weekend. We struggled a little bit qualifying, but it's a pretty old stout car. I'll tell you, it's a shame. I don't know what I've done, but I'm sure sorry. I got a monkey on my back, I'll tell you.
Now, what about the thing with Earnhardt? I heard you apologize to him. You just got a little bit too excited at that point.
No, I crashed my mom to win my first race. I mean, Dale did what he had to do, and I did what I had to do. It's nothing he wouldn't have done to me. And I mean, he's my teammate, and I wouldn't wreck him. And it was too early in the race to be wrecking anybody. But I blocked him, and he probably was a little further alongside of me than I thought. But looking at the bumper, he wasn't too far up there. But you know, he raced me clean when the shoe was on the other foot. He gave me plenty of room, and my hat's off to Dale Earnhardt, and I sure hope he wins this race. He's been an inspiration. You know, a few years ago, I figured they was going to name this place Earnhardt Speedway because he won all the races here, and then this kid named Bobby Labonte came along in this damn Pontiac, and we've had trouble with this guy, I'll tell you. But I thought we was going to put the Lowe Chevy in victory lane today, but wasn't meant to be.
All right, back upstairs.
Mike Skinner, close, but not a victory here today. Here's what happened.
There we see Bobby Labonte, Dale Earnhardt right behind, and there we see the engine go. Look at that oil. Look at that oil. They go across it. Earnhardt goes across it. And, man, they were just so lucky that they did not get an oil and spin.
Kenny Irwin did do a half spin, but he's back in the race, 3 laps down in 25th position. Here is a Napa field summary. Now there are just 7 cars on the lead lap with the demise of Mike Skinner. Todd Bodine, Chad Little, Joe Nemechek, and Steve Park are those that sometimes don't finish up front, but who are having a great run here this afternoon. We understand they have waved off the green flag, so they're going to go at least one more lap under caution.
Right. As we look back at 31 through 43, Ray, I think we've seen quite a few blown engines today. I said on NASCAR today, one of the keys might be gear selection. If the groove really moved to the top of the racetrack, some of these cars might have been turning too many RPMs. Do you think that the groove has moved a little higher than some of them might have thought?
Benny, that well could be. Gear ratio with being up in the top groove. The other thing is, as we saw in the in-car cameras and the telemetry, they run those things hard. 75 to 7,700 is as low as it gets, on up to 85, 8,700. It stays in that high RPM range. It doesn't really drop to 5,000 or 6,000 like we see at other racetracks.
Dale Earnhardt leads active drivers in several categories. He has 44 starts here at Atlanta, 4 poles, 8 wins. His average finish, just shy of 10, has led 31 races and more than 2,600 laps. He is the leader right now with Bobby Labonte running in second spot. And there are less now than 25 laps to go, less than 15 laps to go. Here's John Kernan.
And I'm with Dale Earnhardt's crew chief, Kevin Hamlin. Kevin, laps winding down. You're out front. Can Dale win the race?
Well, we're kind of hoping this Jim Goodrich Service Plus Monte Carlo is going to be running in our favor this time. Rockingham, Labonte, he had the deal going there where he needed short runs and we needed the long runs. So hopefully today it's going to come in our favor. We'll just have to see what we can do here. Even if not, we've had a pretty decent run today. We're just it's a shame what happened to our teammate Skinner there in that Lowe's Monte Carlo, because he is awful strong also.
All right, we'll let you watch the end of the race. Earnhardt has looked really good on the early parts of runs all race long. Let's go green, Bob.